So, hyperpop art, or eye strain art, depending on what you want to call it. Some of you have probably seen it before, or some of you may have done it before, I don't know. But basically, it's just this a very vibrant, almost obnoxious, kind of oversaturated art style. So I figured I would just show you guys the way that I do it, or at least one of the ways to do it, plus a little sort of bonus tip towards the end. But yeah, so it's just I'm gonna try a tutorial. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we'll find out together. So basically, just starting out, I'm using a sketch that I had done a while ago, just to practice with. It's a goat joker. I don't know, but as you can see, I just kind of start with a base color, something very flat, and then I start each new layer as a clipping mask, and I'm just adding flat colors to each one. Now these flat colors are obnoxiously saturated and very bright, like that green. Oh my god, that green is wow, to put it mildly. So yeah, just kind of going through layer by layer. Each part that I'm putting a different color to is its own layer, just so then as I go forward in it, it makes it easier for me to add the shading and highlights and some of the details. So yeah, just again going through flat colors, keeping it fairly simple to start, because that's just the best way to go about it, in my opinion. And like I said, there's not just one way to do this kind of art style. Just like with anything, there's tons of different ways to do it. It's just this is the way that I am most comfortable doing it. So as you can see now, I'm just kind of the next step in the process is going through on each layer now, and then just alpha locking it and adding the shadows, adding those highlights and the details, and just making it more three-dimensional almost, but also maintaining that oversaturated, vibrant, obnoxious eye strain art style. And again, as you can kind of see as you go through it, the name eye strain really makes sense, because it makes your eyes hurt. I know when I was doing this, I definitely my eyes were burning a little bit, not gonna lie to you. It's entertaining, and for someone like me who isn't the best when it comes to color theory and all of that, this is pretty awesome. And also, touching on the whole color theory thing, I know there are specific ways I could probably do it and match the colors and make it work a little better, or make it make sense, if that makes sense. and I know one of the methods I saw was you kind of take the color wheel and you split it in half, and you just use one half of the color wheel. I'd like to say I did that, but I didn't. Like I said, the whole idea on this sketch that I originally had when I did it however long ago, I'm not even sure when I did this one, was if the Joker was a goat. So that's basically what happened here. So, and since that was my thought when I drew this whole thing out, it just kind of seemed natural to use these greens and purples and bright reds. And yeah, this art style I think fit for the piece because of just how obnoxious and chaotic the character of the Joker is. So it just kind of fit. I don't know, at least I think so. Let me know what you think in the comments, as always. Yeah. And so now, kind of have the whole character rendered out and all that. Again, it's not perfect, but not trying to be perfect. So now it's just a matter of the background, and you could do just a color right on the background, but I like adding a new layer for it making it vibrant colors. And as you can see, because he is a goat and the Joker, instead of just the ha 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 stuff, it's more of a bah ha ha. Get it? Like a goat? Yeah. I'll see myself out. You know, and here's the bonus tip. Basically, you could go about it this way, where you go into your settings and all that, and you change the saturation for each layer. It works, but to me, you don't have as much control. Like for the background layer, it worked a little bit. Now you see here where it's okay, because I have it set. I have the layers set the way they are. If I go to adjust the saturation or the brightness, it takes the whole thing and kind of screws up the shading and everything like that. So it's a way to do it, but it's not the best way. It's not something I would recommend. But again, to each his own. This is just one of, I'm sure, many ways to go about doing this. So I just hope that you guys learned something. I hope that maybe you try it. I know with digital, it's definitely a lot easier than it is traditional, because it just lends itself to it. Just kind of going back here and making the line art a little more darker and chaotic, because it seems to fit the character. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and yeah, let me know if you want me to do more tutorials. I will do my best. So, alright, thanks. Okay, bye.